Hey everyone, it's Bree. I'm back with another fun unboxing / process video for the EricaRose Creates design team. I am going to be working with the Hope and Kindness collection from Close to My Heart. So if you don't want to see the unboxing and you want to go straight to the process video, you just go ahead and fast forward. I will be using everything that you see here. So the first thing that she sent me were these amazing wood veneer hearts, and I love wood veneer. There are so many great things you can do with them, and they're always fun finishing details right at the end, adding some layers and extra texture and dimension. So there are some heart conversation pieces. There's also these really fun like diagonal line ones. There's this like scripty looking heart, and then there are also this, like, you know, the standard solid hearts in a few different sizes. And then there's also some scripty hearts like that are just the outlines in different sizes as well. So there's a ton in here, so I can use them on a bunch of different projects. And what's really great about wood veneer, you can heat emboss them and, you know, turn them different colors. You can ink them up with your inks. Yeah, you can do a number of things. You can add like glitter paste and glitter them up. Lots of fun. So those are the wood veneer hearts. She also sent me the Harbor ink pad, and it's like a very deep, like a navy blue. And then I also got the stamp and thin cuts, which I'm really, really excited about. I love their stamps. And then I also got the dies. So this would be great. Here you go. So these are great for like titles, and or if you're making a card, or you can stamp and make different like embellishments with the floral pieces, as well as these text stamps. So yeah, so here is the thin cuts and this awesome stamp. And I will have Erica's links down in the description box below so that you can shop with her with Close to My Heart. And these, oh my gosh, these are amazing. These are like the laser cut, is it like chipboard? I think it is chipboard. Let's see. And I've used them on that last kit that I got that I'm still working with. The last, I don't even know, the last 2 months, 2.5 months have been, like, personally, it's just been crazy for me. So I'm trying to play catch up. I'm trying to catch up, and I'm trying to like get back into the swing of things on social media and just being more present and back just into just regular routine. But yeah, so these are like laser cut, but really, really thin chipboard, and it's, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And there's so many pieces on here, it's crazy. Like the florals, there's hearts, this huge word that says sweet. There was those phrases I was playing with, and some of them have print, the ampersand. There's some polka dots up here, some diagonal stripes, just the florals. Oh my gosh, I love them. Oh, I cannot wait to play with them. And you know me, I love to tuck and layer, and the fact that they are so paper thin is just awesome. Oh my gosh, they're great. Okay, so here is the actual paper packet with this 12 by 12 stickers. So here are the stickers, and they're large elements, which are great. You can just have like this as a title piece and then build your page around it. Some really great phrases around like a circle element, and some border stickers. I love that. And then here are the papers. So this one is called, does it have a name? Or is it just the numbers? I think it's just the numbers. Yeah. So here is both the A and B side. And I love this polka dot, so cute. I love polka dots. Polka dots are my thing. Like, I have so many shirts and a couple dresses that are polka dots. So here's the A and B side, just like the cut apart sheets. And then a lovely stripe. Here's the B, and then let's look at the A side. So we have some borders. It's gonna be fun to play with. And then this one is another cut apart sheet. Lots of fun. I love these. You can do so many different things with a cut apart sheet. You can mat your photo. You can fussy cut certain elements to make them additional ephemera. Like, you can trim all these. You can, if you are a pocket scrapbooker, you could totally cut this up. If you're not, you can add it to a planner dashboard. You can have layering pieces. You can create a grid design. There's little flag banners. There's just so many possibilities with a cut apart. Here is the A and B of the next one. And then the A and B of the last one. So lots of pretty florals. I love, oh my gosh, I love this collection. She had asked which one I wanted to work with, and I immediately said Hope and Kindness. It's just such a pretty color palette, right up my alley. I love a navy blue, especially with pink and a little bit of that sage. That's so pretty. And then as well as this, like I cannot wait to create. So yes, so this is my haul for my design team package from Erica. Thank you so much, Erica. I cannot wait to create. So stay tuned for the process video, and I'll see you in just a second. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and pulled out some of the ink pads and coordinating colors, and I'm going to use a piece of textured white cardstock as my base. I'm going to quickly draw some lines. That way, when I go to stamp this beautiful word, I will have a guide and I won't get all crooked like I usually do if I were to eyeball it. So the ink pad colors that I have pulled out are Peach, Desert Rose, Sage, that new Harbor color that I just showed, as well as Sundance. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly stamp out each color, and I'm going to, on like a piece of, a scrap piece of paper, I'm going to go ahead and stamp, since it's a brand new stamp, just over to the left to make sure everything stamps okay. And then I do like to prep my stamps by taking an eraser and roughing them up a little bit before I use them, since they're brand new. So I stamped Peach first, and then here is Desert Rose, and then I'm going to go in with Sundance. And I'm sorry that you could see my head, but I just wanted to make sure that I was stamping everything correctly. And here is Sage, and then I'm going to follow with Harbor, and that's it. Yeah. And so I do have my little close to my heart like chamois stamp cleaner that I keep, and it is so handy and really cleans my stamps off really nicely and perfectly in between the colors. So I just keep it like a little bit of damp, and then I have a little carrying case for it. Now I did want to add a little extra color on to my layout, and I thought about doing these like simple little brush strokes using each color. So I pressed down each ink pad onto my glass mat, spritz some water, and then with a larger paintbrush, I'm going to go ahead and swipe from the left to the right just to meet those beautiful words. And then I'm going to continue it on the right side. I did stagger each of the beautiful stamped out images just to give it some interest, and I love how it turned out. Now, because since I was stamping, I wanted to do a little bit more. So I took the heart from that stamp set, and I'm going to stamp out a few hearts using like generation stamping technique, just stamping it a few times just to add a little bit of extra color, as well as just like something extra. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, and I finish it off, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of my layout. So I did tear a few pattern papers, and I'm going to add it to the top as well as to the bottom, just for some extra color and interest, and to get some of those pattern papers incorporated onto my page. And that's another technique that I like to do, is just tear into paper and rough them up and just make it look messy. So I'm going to repeat that at the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down. The photos I'm using, I should say, are of Noah. This is when we lived in San Antonio, and I chose this photo because that blue in his Spider-Man shirt really matches the Harbor color, and I just thought it looked nice, and as well as like the red and the yellow in his shirt. It's like a vintage looking shirt, and I thought it matched the colors nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and start embellishing. I've pulled a few of the cardstock stickers. I've got a few floral pieces, and then I've got some of those like laser cut it's like chipboard pieces that I showed in my unboxing, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere some of those down. So I have some leaves and some floral bits. I added a couple more stickers, and I'm just adding in some smaller elements now. But I just love how this one turned out. I love stamping. I think it's so much fun, and creating a stamped background was perfect for this page, especially using that large, beautiful word from the Hope and Kindness stamp set. So lastly, as a finishing touch, I'm going to add some of the wood veneer hearts that Erica sent me, and I'm just going to adhere those down in a few places. I chose the outline ones because I just liked how they looked, and they went with the outline flowers from those like laser cut chipboard pieces. So yeah, and I think that's about it. I will have everything linked in the description box below. I do add some white gel pen. You really can't see this unless it's like up close in person, but I just highlighted some of the hearts. So here is a up close shot of this fun layout, and then stay tuned for the full photo as well as some up close shots. But yeah, like I said, I'll have everything linked in the description box below so you can shop with Erica. But thanks again for watching, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!